Hey.
The KU softball team was in action last night when the Wichita State Shockers rolled into Lawrence for a doubleheader. The Hawks, who are in dead last in the Big 12 Conference this season, got off to a slow start in the first game of last night's doubleheader, losing 4-1. But then came the second game, and Megan Smith's ladies turned up the heat on both sides of the ball. In last night's heated Sunflower Showdown, a lot was on the line. A top 3 ranking in college basketball, a possible 1 seed in the NCAA tournament, and for some Jayhawk fans, the fight for good and evil. To Allen Fieldhouse we go. As the weather has been warming up, the KU football team has been hitting the field this week for spring practice, and yesterday the men were in full pads for the first time since stepping off the field at Arrowhead last fall. As Jayhawk fans get used to seeing Turner Gill on the sidelines and baby fresh faces on the field, an all too familiar face will be dressed up in pads and cleats, not shorts and basketball shoes. Kansas City's and KU basketball's Connor Tehan is trying out for the football team this year and has been joining the squad this week in spring workouts. With 10 games remaining in the regular season, the end of the Jayhawks baseball season is quickly approaching, and so too is the end of a great father-son dynasty. KUJH-TV's Kyle West has the story. The 83rd annual Kansas Relays are underway this week, with the men already completing 5 of their 10 events, with the women wrapped up 4 of their 7 on Wednesday on Hirschberger Track at Memorial Stadium. On a darker and slightly less emotional note, the women's team was in action as well last night and lost again. The Jayhawks traveled to Lincoln to take on the undefeated Cornhuskers, but with injuries and inexperience, the Jayhawks continued to struggle. And last but not least, the NFL Scouting Combine will take place this weekend, and the Kansas football program sending 3 standouts to audition for NFL teams. Kerry Meyer, Darryl Stuckey, and Desmond Briscoe will all try to impress scouts as they will travel to Indianapolis this weekend.